The late night hour trickles along. Darkness shadows your world. A lamp allows you the chance to watch as a new creation unfurls. The pencil strokes along the pad, drawing out the form. This, my dear, is the life of an artist, and it has become the norm.
Throughout history, art is very important in society. It's either recording history or it's the beauty of making a person feel good. Some artwork also has a shocking value for the public, which certain artists will actually do. Standing in the show right now, this is more of a show to show the creativity and the beauty of the making of the art. There's nothing extremely shocking in this show at all, where throughout history in art, there has been social commentary and art made to just shock the public. Where on the other hand, for example, the Mona Lisa is just a very beautiful portrait, and it's a recognized worldwide icon. The art gallery, the Riddell Art Gallery, actually, I'll give you just a brief history of it, was started by Jo Marie Riddell, who was a student union director for several years. And in the 70s, she started what she called the Little Gallery. And with the Little Gallery is actually a thing called the Peanut Gallery, which sold arts and crafts of the students to help fund the Little Gallery. And as time went on in the remodel, the first remodel, I was here, and this is a result of the first remodel of the student union. And at that time, she had retired, and we named this new gallery after her, because she was the person who started the gallery as is. And to be honest, I think it's one of the nicest student galleries in the state. The two major universities have their own full-sized galleries, but ours is probably right in there at the top for a gallery like this. I look at the gallery, if I would put some sort of a mission statement, that it's an educational gallery where we use spots for student shows. We have 4 visiting artists. We have this particular show as the Dakota Masters, that is the only place in the state other than Sioux Falls where it showed. And this is a large grouping of South Dakota artists of 60 and above. Then we have our annual alumni show. The summer is our juried competition, so when new students come, they can actually see what our students are doing. That's supposed to be the best of the work, depending on the judge. Black Hills, I feel, is extremely rich in art, as the state of South Dakota. If we look at probably the biggest draw for the tourist industry in the state, we look at Mount Rushmore, and in the eastern part, I don't know if it's fine art, but it's still art, is the Corn Palace in Mitchell. Plus we have the South Dakota Art Museum in Brookings, which has a huge Harvey Dunn collection, who's a South Dakota artist. We have the Middle Border Museum in Mitchell. South Dakota Art Museum is Brookings, but in Mitchell, we have our Harvey Dunn along with the university. It has a lot of Harvey Dunn. These are Native American, real recognized artists. Of course, Gutzon Borglum and Mount Rushmore is, you know, an international icon for everybody. The general public, when it comes to looking at art, I think it's the feelings that people get just, you know, just visiting with you and looking around, I mean, you picked a favorite right away in this, probably for some memory, for some reason. I always like to quote a early video I showed a class about if a person came into the art gallery and liked everything or didn't like anything, I'd have a concern for that person. And I think there's something to say to that. I think there's work, and that quote's, I forget who the gallery director, but it is true. I think that every person has work that they particularly like, but I feel it's very, very important that our students and the general public is exposed to all varieties of art, even controversial art.
Oh, my inspiration for becoming an artist is I really enjoyed doing artwork, and I admired some other artists, but really one of the big parts of doing artwork was it was something that would allow me to have time for ministry and to go on mission trips and things like that, and it's something I really like to do, so it seemed like a great thing to pursue. I wanted to be an artist fairly early on, and there was a couple of things. I wanted to go to Bible school, or I wanted to go to art school, and but either one I knew I needed to pay for. So I went to the Marine Corps to pay for that, but fortunately I actually got a job as a combat illustrator for the Marine Corps while I was in. So not only did I get the ability to pay for school, but I also got art experience while I was at it. Being an artist in the Black Hills, there's some challenges to it, but there's also some joys and benefits to it. The Black Hills has a good market. It's not Jackson Hole. It's not Scottsdale. And that makes it a little bit more difficult. But one thing that I love about the Black Hills is the loyalty of customers. Customers here are incredibly loyal and consistent, and they keep coming back. So that's very nice to have. And it's supposedly it's kind of in the middle for art market, but the Black Hills has treated me very well, and I'm very appreciative of that. The inspiration for a lot of my artwork comes from just my experience in the outdoors. So a lot of it comes from just what I do in the outdoors, if I'm hunting or fishing or just backpacking and photographing and experiencing that. That's kind of where I get most of my experience, and then as I do that, I'm always amazed at how God made things, animals and everything else, and I just do my very best to reflect the amazing work that He did. That's my goal, is just to kind of reflect some of the amazing stuff that I've seen.